Alright, hello people and welcome. And I believe today, or at least for this episode, I'm gonna open it up to Bounties. I'm really looking to get the Ring of Royal Grandeur. But also, let me just dismiss her for a moment.
Many blessings.
I'd really like to get the Ring of Royal Grandeur, which is one of the main items I've been kind of missing. I don't even know if I'm going to use it right away, but it does open up some options. And for one of my other builds that I want to play, it's somewhat necessary. So I really want the Ring of Royal Grandeur. There are a couple of other items too. There's an item called the Illusory Boots that are nice. And there are the Gloves of Worship. Those are kind of a fun item. They're not really necessary, but they're fun to have. So I'm going to open it up to Bounties. But before I do, let me see just a couple things. Doing Bounties is a little different than normal play. You basically you're just gonna go, if you've never done Bounties before. There are 5 bounties, one for each of the 5 acts. Oh, shut up. Let me just do it this way. There's 5 bounties, one for each act, and with each bounty, there are 5 different objectives to do. So to complete the bounties for Act 1, you've just got to go to each one of these exclamation points and accomplish the objective. And they're all different, and they vary all the time. So this one, you've got to clear the Den of the Fallen. This one, you've got to kill whoever this is. This one is you've got to do the Scavenged Scabbard and so forth. And once you do all 5 of them in an act, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you get this large heraldic chest, which has got a lot of nice goodies inside of it, including possibly a Ring of Royal Grandeur. It's not guaranteed, it's possible. You can only get the Ring of Royal Grandeur by doing the Act 1 bounties. So if I could just do Act 1 bounties over and over and over again until I get it, but I might as well. What you can do is you can open it up to other players. You can open it up to the public, and you can have up to a 4-player team. Each person working. And usually this is how it works. Each person works on their own particular act. So I might work on Act 1. The next person that comes in, they'll see that I'm on Act 1, and they might go to Act 2, and then a third person on Act 3 and Act 4. And then whenever one of us gets done with our particular act, then we'll go to Act 5, and we'll help each other finish up. And that way, we end up doing all 5 of them, and we can all get the same benefits. We all get the benefits. So if I'm doing Act 1, we all get the benefits, the large heraldic chest for Act 1. And the person who does Act 2, we're all gonna. So basically, I'm gonna get all 5 chests on with 4 players. Might as well just do it that way. The only kind of thing is that the bounties, since there's 4 players, going to be a bit more challenging rather than just 1 player. Normally 1 player on Tournament 16 is, it's not too tough, but when you got 4 players, it can be really challenging, and then the boss fights can be even more challenging. I probably... Quiet. I want to hear that right now. Normally I would just do all 5 bounties, but I think in this case, Skeleton King wouldn't be all that bad. But I might just hold off on the boss fights and let some of the other players do the boss fights, because I'm pretty weak at this point. At this point in the game, there's probably other players that are a bit more powerful than me. I might let them do the boss fights, and I'll just concentrate on the smaller objectives. But I don't know. We'll see. Skeleton King probably won't be that bad. Alright, so the only thing I want to just check, make sure, see if I got the... Usually, doing a bounty, I don't necessarily want all the items that I currently have for, let's say, doing Nephilim Rifts. You know, I may not need Boon of the Hoarder. That might just slow me down. Nemesis Braces, I may not need Nemesis Braces. You don't necessarily want to spawn enemy champions when you hit a shrine or pylon. Not for a bounty anyways. Boon of the Hoarder, don't really need that. My Nagel Ring, I wouldn't want that normally. My gold find items, I probably wouldn't want those. Maybe once I start to get really powerful to where they will have virtually no effect on how fast I go, then, you know, then it's probably okay, but definitely don't want them right now. I don't think I have any of them on anyways. Just because the main objective is to get those large heraldic chests. That's the main objective. You're not really trying to get gold. You're not really trying to find items. And the slower you go, you're actually not just hurting yourself, but you're hurting the other people that are playing also. Most of them, they just want to go, and then go right into the next bounty, and then go right into the next bounty. So, just to be courteous, you really just want to try and focus on getting those chests, and then, you know, afterwards I can go out and forage myself for gold and stuff. But I don't necessarily want to hold any of them up. Okay, so that being said, I guess I'm ready. I don't think I have a pair of bracers. I don't. The Nemesis braces is the only really good braces I have anyway, so just gonna try not to hit any shrines, or at least if I do, I'm not gonna take time to hit the I might do one or two, and then you know, if it seems to go quick enough. I don't know how. It's gonna be a bit more powerful being 4 players, so I guess I'll just have to wait and see how it goes. So I'm just gonna open the game up to the public, and then you choose the tag. I might want to do greater rifts. I want to do regular rifts, but I'm gonna do bounties. I'm gonna accept. So now it's open to the public, and people will be able to join in if they want. Usually they start to filter in here and there. I'm just gonna start the bounties until they get here. Trying to get a feel for how tough it is. Alright, so I gotta go to the Den of Fallen level 2.
I must wait.
No, not too bad as of yet. Just trying to get an idea how tough it's gonna be. Oops. So when someone's gonna do a boss fight, a message gets sent out asking all of the players, does anyone want to join? Usually you don't join other people's bounties or other people's boss fights. That's just considered rude. Just let each person do their own. unless they ask for help. So I'm just going to focus on my bounty, and I'm going to let the other people focus on their bounties, and it's much more efficient that way.
Give it more time.
This world can abide you no longer.
That needs to recharge.
Okay, so this is the right here. So now I just gotta kill all the enemies here.
That needs to recharge.
You start to get in the middle or the late season, these bounties end up going real fast. You'll see people just killing stuff madly, killing stuff. Kind of funny. Oh, I missed it. So I did the bounty. I'm just going to go to the next one. If other people get done, if they all get done with their bounties way before me, they might come help me finish off mine. Now, normally you might not want to kill creatures, but I've got to kill 75 creatures in this area anyway. I'm just gonna go to the next one. I'll save the boss fight for last. I might even skip the boss fight altogether. I just think there are gonna be other people who are better at doing the boss fight than me at this point. Alright, so I gotta go to Northern Highlands. Manor.
To me, you beasts!
I must
Let none touch me!
And I just gotta kill
That foe will die.
100 creatures in this area. Next. Making good progress. Gotta enter the watchtower.
Give it more time.
I'm gonna go to level 2, the watchtower. A lot of times in these bounties, movement speed is almost as important as, if not more important than your overall power. Because you're just trying to get to different areas as fast as you can. My movement speed is okay, it's not bad.
Greetings, friend. One of those dirty scavengers stole an ancient, extremely rare scabbard from me.
Okay. Let's find it. I gotta help this guy. Oh, there it is.
That needs to recharge.
That's easy.
Many thanks to you. I'd have never have seen this again without your help. You'd like to buy something, yeah? This scabbard is a rare treasure. Its inscription reads Talek the Defender in archaic lettering. He was one of the ancients who guarded Mount Ariat until the shattering of the World Stone. A true warrior who gave his life to spare the world from the dark fate it has fallen to now.
Give it more time.
And someone's gonna join me. Usually you don't want to join other people's boss fights, but this person's probably already done, so... Yeah, so see, I was one of the last people done.
I need to go back.
I probably took a little more time than what I should have just fighting elites.
No.
We got them all? I think we got them all. Alright, so you should end up with 5 bounty caches. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's still one. Bastion's Keep. There we go. So you should have 5. Alright, so let me just clear out my inventory.
An ally has left. My foes grow weaker.
Okay. I don't know where I got this from, but I got a new pet. So we go up here to my customized portrait in text. Called Live More. Huh. I don't know how I got her. I don't know where she... No, doesn't do anything, just picks up my gold for me, but a little different. Okay, so now I'm going to open up my chest. My chest. Usually I just open them all up at once. And then I pick up all the stuff.
My bag is full.
So I got quite a few plans here. I thought I had most of the plans already. Kane's Destiny, Borns, Ashira, Guilds. A lot of these I'll never use. I've looked at them. A lot of them are not that great. Guardians, Jeopardy. Let's go get rid of these plans. You just bring them over to the blacksmith and just right click on them. Alrighty. One of the main things in the chests that you get is crafting materials. Especially from these right here. These allow you to reforge your legendary items with the hopes that when you reforge it, it comes with all new abilities. So you hope that the new abilities that you get are going to be better than your old abilities. So let's just say I didn't like this pair of gloves. I could reforge it with the hopes that it'll give me better abilities or maybe be ancient legendary. But it's pretty expensive. It costs 5 of each of these to do that. Plus, I believe quite a few Forgotten Souls, Death Breath, something like that. And so it can be pretty expensive. Generally, that's not something I do until like later on. Okay, I got my Ring of Royal Grandeur. I also got my Gloves of Worship. Filer Corpses. Mad Monarch Scepter. Furnace. Figures, they gave me Ancient Legendary of this, which I'll probably never use. After killing 10 enemies, release a Poison Nova. Usually pretty worthless. Alright, but I got my Ring of Royal Grandeur. That's one of the ones I was kind of waiting for, just because I might open up other options with this build, but especially with one of my other builds that I like to play. The Ring of Royal Grandeur makes it to where instead of needing 6 pieces, you only need 5 pieces. So you need 1 less piece to gain the abilities from greenie sets to a minimum of 2. Alright, so the only other item I'm looking for is an item called the Boots of Speed. I'm just going to put these here for now. I'm gonna get rid of a few of these items. Hold on to that one. I don't need that one.
An ally has left. My foes grow weaker.
And that's it. That's Bounties. So we were able to use 4 players to do all 5 acts. Pretty efficient doing it that way. You know, if I did it all myself, it would take me, you know, maybe 2 hours to do all of them. But by having 4 players, it just goes a lot faster because you can split up and divide your efforts. All right. And I think I'm going to do another round of Bounties. Now, I got my Ring of Royal Grandeur. I do want the illusory boots, though. It's probably the only other item that I would like to have. I think I'm going to give up. I'm going to give up this, though, for the higher movement speed. Fueled by death. Maybe not. I don't think it's gonna matter. I was just gonna try and get faster movement speed for my next round of bounties, but... Oh, I forgot to change that bone spikes out. We got this new belt last night. Change it out for armor. Right, should help me out a little bit. And so that, if you noticed, I didn't really kill a whole lot of creatures, so there wasn't really a huge need for the boon of the Hoarder there, which gives me gold every time I kill a creature. I mean, yeah, I'm killing some, but probably not enough to make it to where would really benefit too much from boon of the Hoarder. Same thing with, like, I don't know, magic find items or even death breath, bonus to death breath type items. Probably really don't need it yet at this point. Alright, let's now in order to do another round of bounties, I gotta exit out the game and start up a new game, and then I'll open that game up to the public. Alright, I will be right back for another round of bounties.